For this video, I will show you some of the best things from the event week. This will include some different discounts, bonus money, and some really nice returning merch. So without any further ado, let's get into this video. First things first, this event will be refreshing on April 10th. So from the time this video goes live, you will just have a few more days to take advantage of most of these things. For some additional bonuses and login unlocks, we can see here that the peyote plants have returned. If you guys wanted to find these things, I would recommend using a website. For example, the one that I like to use the most is GTA EU. If you go over to that website and select the peyote plants, you will then be able to find all of their locations. You can also log into GTA Online anytime this week to receive the Sasquatch outfit, a really nice cool unlock if you guys have not got this before. And then another really nice thing to do is to complete any free races to receive the Dark Mana racing suit and a free $200,000 within 72 hours. This cash reward should be really basic. You can complete any free races, it does not matter which ones. And honestly, if you guys just want to get this cash bonus, I would recommend completing this solo and setting the race to 1 lap. A really good race to recommend here would be the criminal records race around the prison. It will not take you guys long to complete this. For some more free money that you can also get in this event, it was the weekly challenge. For this one, you had to complete the free Madrazo hits. Now I did say it is free money, but essentially you will need to buy a bail office to even start any of these things. So if you guys do not have a bail office, you cannot do Madrazo hits. I think that Rockstar should change this, but then again, it does make the bail office a little bit more special. Would I suggest that you purchase a bail office just to do Madrazo hits? Absolutely not. However, with the bail office, you can do some extra things to make cash. You can also just purchase the cheapest one, which is all the way over in Palito Bay. Onto some bonus money now. We have a triple money and RP bonus on the HSW races. So for those of you guys with the GTA Expanded and Enhanced Edition, you will be able to play through these things and make that really nice bonus. I think this one is a bit unfortunate for you guys who play on the old gen consoles or the legacy version of GTA. I really do think that Rockstar should have included another triple money, maybe on a different race. I think I mentioned this in the event week video, but I think Rockstar should have done it on open wheel races as well, so that everyone can enjoy this. And also remember, if you are going for that $200,000 reward, you could just do these HSW races. This is exactly what I did, and it was really straightforward. For some double money and RP, we had this on the Madrazo hits. Madrazo hits, once you complete them and do the assassination bonus using the weapon of choice, will only get you guys $60,000. So yeah, in total, I do not really think Madrazo hits are that good. They are also a daily thing, so once you complete them, you will have to wait a whole day before you can do another, and I find that super frustrating. There's also that double money and RP on the featured series. This will just be a bunch of returning adversary modes, so if you guys play with friends or even just like adversary modes in general, I would recommend that you guys check these things out. And probably the best bonus that we got from the event was a double popularity on nightclub management missions and double nightclub warehouse goods production speed. This production speed boost is definitely the best thing, so whilst you guys are doing anything else in GTA Online, as long as you guys have a nightclub setup with your different warehouse technicians, you should be able to make some really good cash. Do not expect to make this money really fast. It will still take you guys a long time, and also keep in mind you need to be playing GTA Online for this to generate. You cannot go into story mode or anything, or even quit your application, but even still, this can make you guys a lot of cash. Now to quickly mention these returning modes, you will see them all on screen right now. So if you guys like any of these or have played them in the past and wondered where they went, they have returned for this event. Now I'm not entirely sure yet if these things will be staying. Recently Rockstar have been pulling a lot of these adversary modes out of the game to add them back in at later dates, for example like now, and with that bonus money on most of these things, I would recommend playing one at least. Some adversary modes can honestly be really fun, so maybe give them a try and see what you guys think to them. Heading on over to the discounts, we have a lot of things here with 30% off. The first one is the nightclub properties, so this will be a great time to get one, especially with that nightclub bonus, or at least a nightclub boost. Hopefully you guys can get a full nightclub setup, and it will just really benefit you in the long run. In terms of the vehicles there, I really do like that Turismo and Maggio discount, and I think the best one overall is the Niobe. The Niobe is easily one of my favorite vehicles right now. It can also have the HSW upgrades, and let me just tell you guys, the HSW upgrades on the Niobe are genuinely incredible. It barely skids out, and it is extremely fast with it being a hybrid vehicle. And I mean, just look how much you guys can get this for. Easily one of the best decisions you could make. And then for the gun van primary discounts, we had a 30% off the railgun and a 30% off for GTA Plus members on the compact EMP launcher with that free El Strickler military rifle rifle. If you guys do not have the railgun, this is something that I would personally recommend. I always find it quite useful, especially because I do not use the explosive Mark II sniper rounds, and that is essentially what the railgun really is, and saving that 30% off is always nice. In this event week, we also had the new FIB Priority File. For this week, it was the Project Breakaway file. This one is not too bad. I also do not mind the challenges for this. Of course, you guys want to complete the challenges to make more money, and also bear in mind you need to buy the Daniel Bros Garment Factory to do these things, which is a bit of an investment at $2.3 million. However, in the long run, it is definitely worthwhile. The same is also true with the Salvage Yard. The Salvage Yard will be a great investment, especially if you guys play GTA Online every single event, because the Salvage Yard robberies do refresh. In this event, we had the Gangbanger robbery for the Benefactor SM722. This one will sell for the most cash. Then we had the Podium robbery for the Urbe Omnis, and then finally the McTurney robbery for the Lampadati Casco. For those of you who have a Salvage Yard, I would recommend doing these ones. They are honestly not too bad. Inside the casino, we had the new Lucky Wheel Podium vehicle. This one was the Pifter Comet S2. Considering you guys can spin the Lucky Wheel and get this for completely free, I think you just have to do this. Even if you guys do not get the vehicle for free and miss out on it, some of the rewards on the Lucky Wheel are still really nice. Another free vehicle that you guys could potentially get was the Pegasi Zarusa, which is located inside the LS Car Meet. I love how this vehicle looks, and if I do remember, it does handle really nicely. So if you guys maybe have the time to win in the LS Car Meet series for 2 days in a row, this will be a perfect vehicle to get. Inside PDM, also known as Simeone's Autoshop, we had a bunch of returning vehicles. In my opinion, the best ones here will be the Feltzer and the Dinka Jester, and I actually lean more towards the Feltzer. I really do like how this looks. I have customized the Feltzer before in the past, and some of the different upgrades you guys can throw on this really can make this vehicle stand out. It is also technically an NPC car, so you might have seen this a bunch of times just in GTA sessions, and with it being a returning vehicle, it will be really rare. Also bear in mind you can test drive these vehicles, a really nice advantage of Simeone's Autoshop. For the Luxury Autos dealership cars, we had the Ubermac Niobe and the Vapid Illusion. So this is one of the other places where you guys can purchase the Niobe. It will also have that 30% discount already applied, and the Niobe here does look really nice. Unlike PDM, you cannot test drive this, but trust me, this is a great car. I have used the Niobe with the HSW upgrades pretty much since it launched, and I have absolutely no regrets. I even sold my Hakuchu drag with the HSW upgrades just to get a Niobe on my PC account. It is really that good. Inside the LS Car Meet test track, we had these test track vehicles along with the HSW test ride. Just looking at the HSW test ride, I really don't like this one too much, but I do also think it is pretty unique just in terms of how it looks. And then for the standard test track vehicles, the Rustin and the 811 are definitely my favorite ones, specifically the 811. If you guys also like the look of these vehicles, you can test drive them here before you decide to purchase them or not. And the last thing that we had in this event was our time trials. So the first thing was the premium race, which was Congestion Charge. We then had the standard time trial, which was El Burro Heights, and the HSW time trial, which was East Vinewood to Vespucci Beach. Doing these things is essentially just some free money every week. The only thing that you really need here is a fast enough car or bike to complete them in the part-time. I know that I have mentioned the Niobe so many times in this video already, but this is my go-to choice for the HSW time trials and even the time trials. It will make things so easy, and of course with that 30% off, I would recommend it. So yeah guys, that will be all of the things that you don't want to miss out on from this event. In terms of bonus money, we didn't really have the best things, especially compared to the last two events, but where I think this event week really shines is the discounts. I also like that bonus challenge where you guys can get that $200,000. Definitely something that you want to try and do before this event ends. If you guys went on to enjoy this video or found it useful in any way, shape or form, leave a like. I always appreciate your support, and if you guys like the channel, subscribe and hit that bell icon to never miss a video. Finally guys, stay safe, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.